Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. Take heed that you do not do your charitable deeds before men to be seen by them. Otherwise you have no reward from your Father in heaven. Therefore, when you do a charitable deed, do not sound a trumpet before you as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory from men. Assuredly, I say to you, they have their reward. But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will himself reward you openly. Matthew chapter 6, verses 1 through 4. Some people really work for themselves. It is a hard thing to say, but almost every church and every voluntary and charitable organization contains a certain number of people who strive for office and for place because they have no chance of any prominence in the world. So the church or the voluntary organization is the one place where they feel they can be somebody. People who work for themselves and for their own honor and glory very seldom find any real joy in their work. There are those who work for a person. This is better, but there is a very real danger here. There are people who work for the minister because they like him and admire him. The danger is this: if a person is working in a church for the sake of the minister, then what is to happen when the minister goes? It would be quite wrong to eliminate the personal influence of the minister, but there is always a danger in making the service of the church dependent on the attraction of a person. A ministry is not really successful when it is dependent on the attraction of one person. There are those who work for the church. This is still better, but there are dangers here too. It is quite possible for a person who works for his church to become a congregationalist in the wrong sense of the term. He wants to see his congregation at the top, his church full, his organization flourishing. Of course, we must love our congregation, but the body of Christ is bigger than that. In the end, there is only one way to work, and that is to work for Jesus. Our question must always be, Lord, what do you want me to do? Always our work must be taken and shown to him. The only thing which should matter to us is his well done. What about you today? Do you find yourself working for yourself, for someone else, for the church, or for Jesus? Remember that when we work for Jesus, all pride and all resentment will be ended, and we will find our joy not in what others say and not in what happens to us, but by serving him through serving others, if need be, unnoticed and unseen. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
Oh Lord, you search me. You know my way. Even when I fail you, I know you love me. Your holy presence surrounding me in every season. I know you love me. I know you love me. At the cross I bow my knee, where your blood was shed for me. There's no greater love than this.